with that not done, I know a grown-up who actually knows about these engines.
At the same spark plugs. One is Champion, another one is Denso.
Because I have an important meeting in about an hour and 15 minutes, and this car has not been tested. Hello guys. So today we are adjusting the valves on this. We actually took a video the other day where we were driving. Unfortunately that video didn't have any sound, but it started ticking like crazy. And we were afraid that it's the bottom end, like a ball camshaft, not a crankshaft bearing. Yeah, that was spun, but I think it's the valves. So today we're gonna be adjusting the valves. And it's raining, so wonderful weather. We're already taking the air cleaner off. Normally there was like an assembly over here, like an air cleaner that prevents birds and little children coming into the carburetor. And the cool thing about it, if you come over here and have a look, these engines do have these valve clearance issues, and Toyota is so cool that it actually writes on the engine block what the valves needs to be adjusted to. So first thing is that we need to take this cover off. So we're going to start doing that. Cool. So we managed to get these bolts off. And the interesting thing about these old cars is that some of the bolts are like 12s and some of them are 13s. And 13s are not Japanese, right? They never use 13s.
No, I don't know.
Okay. I don't believe the Japanese use 13s. Well, if it looks black and dirty, that's because it is.
It means it has oil.
Means it has oil, exactly. Unfortunately, they seem okay. So the next thing we need to do is we need to turn the engine so the camshaft releases the tension on each of the valves, and that's done by the big pulley down here. So let me get a wrench and start turning it.
It's in gear.
It's in gear. Damn it. Nope.
It's locked.
That's it. Okay.
What means good, right?
Yeah, it's a bit too loose. So that's exhaust and that's intake.
Yeah.
So 35 for the exhaust one. And the way that's done is you have this, which is like a measurement tool for
Feeler gauge.
feeler gauge. Thank you. Yes. And that's 35. So when it's loose, you need to just be able to it's a bit tight. It's a bit too tight for my liking. That's not the right one.
The measurements, was it hot modes or cold? Because that matters.
Yeah, that's actually a good question. Let me check. Hang on. Hot.
Hot. And it's cold.
Yeah, okay. So it's probably right.
Now you got the right one.
Yeah, now I got a 21 and
0.20 millimeters.
and it doesn't fit.
And it doesn't fit.
At all. I can't at all get it in there. So I think it's too tight.
What was the intake supposed to be?
20.
20?
Yeah. That's maybe even a little too loose. And when you've done this like 50 times, then you know exactly what you're doing. And I haven't done it 50 times. Okay. So that's that was. I think that's our culprit. That's way too loose. Awesome. So we've rotated the engine. And without this being like a tutorial, because there are much better tutorials out there, I think that that valve is like way too loose. Or was it? That's an exhaust, so that's an intake. That's pretty good. That's very loose. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Let's check the last ones. Okay, cool. Last one. Ooh. Oh.
Try to do that again.
That's very loose. This isn't just for fun's sake. Let's just check how loose it is. Yeah, that's pretty awful. Okay, that's not moving.
That spring, is it really soft?
It may be a valve spring thing.
Yeah, that's... Can you push it down?
No.
Okay.
I think it was because I was applying violence.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to be careful. It's raining into the engine here. Okay, one thing at a time. Okay, that's much better. that's okay. I think that's okay. I think those two exhaust valves were the ones that was causing the problem. So let me just tighten everything. Awesome. So let's see if we made it worse. Can you give it some brake cleaner?
Sure. Doesn't sound too good.
Nope. Let's try again.
Where is that noise coming from? Ooh! Be careful around this one.
It is up here.
Okay, let's get some heat.
Yeah, let's get some heat into it and then adjust it again. That is heating up right now, so we can adjust the valves. And there you go. And in our wisdom, we decided to scavenge the spark plugs from the other Cressida we have, coincidentally, and put them in there because that's running a bit rough. Yeah, that's not awesome. You're right, 21. That's pretty okay.
Looks good.
That's pretty good. We need to get the other spark plugs back into this engine so it doesn't get water. Good. That's like brand new.
Brand new.
Brand new. Oh, brand new. Cool. Oh. Should we get the whole distributor?
I would. I would.
So change of roles. Uros is gonna redo what I just did because it didn't work. We may have adjusted it the wrong way. Again, if you do it like 50 times, then you know exactly what you're doing, and we haven't done it 50 times. So yeah, we're still learning. But we're gonna adjust the valves. So getting the camshaft cover off, and then releasing the valves and adjusting the engines. So
I missed the big one for the crank.
oh, the big. Let me get that one. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah, now it's nice and hot.
Yeah, that makes everything better.
So just put this. Let's look. Exhaust 36, intake 20.
And what you can hear is actually the compression. So that's the air escaping the cylinders, and that's perfectly fine.
So there is a mark.
There is a mark, yeah.
It's not that one. Now we can adjust. We can check the last one.
Yeah, I think it's the last one or the next to last one that actually was the problem.
Yeah.
You want to
this
switch
is
sides?
The intake. No, I'm good.
Let me see if I can get you guys a better angle. How loose is it?
It's okay.
That last one seems bad.
Yeah, that's the 35.
When I was listening to it, I think it was one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, that's the intake, and then the exhaust. It switches around.
Yes.
From
yes.
the outer ones to the inner ones.
Yes. Just to make everything easier. That seems loose, doesn't it?
No, it's good. I don't think.
What are you feeling with 35?
Yeah.
But that's the exhaust, right?
Yeah, that's
That's not supposed to be that loose.
It's supposed to be 39. So yeah.
39 or 30?
38, I think.
Okay. Maybe you're right.
So it's 35.
But it's still clicking.
Yeah. So it's probably not the valves. It's probably
I hate
something
when you
else.
say that.
And what could it be? The camshaft looks alright. No damage. just checking to see if something is loose.
Yeah, that's hot.
That's hot.
I don't think it's a chain thing. Because they
No,
never.
it sounds from the rear, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the right thing to do is to just check them one by one, working backwards, and see if there is something that's loose. Because if it's 39 and not 35, then we should use 36 or 37 or 39. What was it? What was it?
38, I believe.
38. Okay, let's see. That wasn't right. 36.
36.
Yeah, right there. But then 35 is pretty close. Then it shouldn't be loose on 35 if it's 36. You want to adjust them going backwards?
No, I don't believe it's that.
You don't think that's the problem?
No.
But what else can it be?
Good question.
Is it off the cam on the last two?
No.
It's off the cam on this one, right?
Yeah, just wait. I think it's off the camera from both of them.
They're both of those, right?
Yeah.
You have the 20 feeler?
No. Yeah, maybe I do. Yeah. So 20 on the intake,
Yes.
on this one,
Yes.
and 35 on this.
That's okay. It feels okay. Feels much more constricted than the 20 does. And that's even supposed to be like, 36 and not 35. I think I'm going to adjust the intake valve on the last cylinder. Just give it a little bit. Can I have the keys?
Watched it.
There's so much you can get hurt on in here. Can I have the wrench? Thank you. That's the wrong top.
I only have 13 here.
You only have, okay, cool.
Jeg tror også, du har spændt den lidt for meget. Det er du spændt.
Tror du det?
Ja, vi skal ikke spænde så meget.
And that was intake, right? So it's 20. No, that's
No.
exhaust. Shit. No, that's intake.
That's intake.
and it was too much. It's really the tiniest differences. I can't get it right.
I think when you tighten it, it lifts up a little bit.
I think that's good. Can you adjust it so I can get those two?
Yeah, sure. Which one do you want?
The last
Cylinder
cylinder.
3?
Yeah, 3. I think it's there.
Yeah, it might be.
That's not terrible. That's a bit too loose. Yeah, that's too loose.
Can I take the spark plug out?
Yeah, please.
For
Thank you.
cylinder 3 and 4.
Yes.
Those are dead.
That cable or? Okay.
Could it be the spark over here?
It
And why
could-
it's running so
Yeah.
uneven?
And if you got electrocuted when you were touching the engine, that's probably
Yeah, right
because it's
here.
missparking. Yeah.
Oh, this one was loose
Ooh.
as well. The spark plug.
Okay, that's not good.
No? But now it gets new ones. Those have definitely seen better days.
They're not really good. Oh, they're very tired.
Very old.
Yeah, it's. I don't even think it's gapped right.
No, you don't gap
That's-
in a. It doesn't matter.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
agree.
No?
No, of course you gap it.
No,
Why shouldn't you?
don't. You don't. Because you have no boost to blow out the spark.
That's actually a good point. But you still need to gap it. It says on the Toyota cover that you have to gap it.
And the Toyota cover?
Yeah, look at the cover. It says gap for the spark plugs. Hvad så?
Der ligger en masse tænder oppe på loftet. Jeg kan se, der ligger nogle af dem der.
Må gerne tage dem alle sammen ned. Tak.
Point gap. I think this is for the igniter.
Ah, okay, for the points.
Yeah, for the what do you call it?
Platina, yeah, points.
Yes.
It's called points.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, I stand corrected.
But I think one of the spark plugs was loose.
Okay,
Do you have it?
it's right there.
Yeah, you can see the difference.
Very much. Yeah. That's probably why it was running a bit rough.
Yeah, and it's not the same spark plugs. One is Champion, another one is Denso.
Yeah, well,
And this is why I check old cars.
and it's raining again.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, how they say in Avatar, if it ain't raining, we're in training.
Now it will be much easier.
Yeah, no compression.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is?
What?
We have a workshop and we're standing out here and doing it in the rain.
Yeah, it's because it's so hot in Denmark. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I think we have to adjust the timing anyway.
Think so?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
No, but you have the correct tools and everything.
Yeah. Hail?
I don't know. I'm going to close the hood on the other one.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, good idea. Should I? You want me to do it?
No, I'm good.
Don't know how much you guys can see, but it's like really raining now. So
And welcome to Denmark. And it's gone.
well, I would rather have that than like really, really bad heat.
A really bad what?
Heat.
No.
I'm not good with heat.
Cold-blooded.
Yeah, I'm too fat for that.
Oh, it's getting a lot of.
Let me do something about that.
Yeah.
I think that's okay. I think we're good with the valves.
Yeah. Let me just put the cover
Should we
back
put
on.
the cover back on? Yeah, let's do it. Here you go. We're supposed to tighten from the inside out or from the outside in?
Inside out.
Inside out. I actually did it wrong before because I did it from outside in.
I don't think it matters.
Not on this. I just remembered that I did it wrong.
I have one screw over here. You're missing one?
And I think that one may be behind.
Oh yeah.
You have it? Or I can reach it from here.
I think you have to.
It's gonna run so much better with all 4 spark plugs actually attached to the car.
You think?
I hope.
Can we get that one?
Of course. There you go.
No, that's not.
That's 13?
12?
12?
13?
Yeah. It's 12. Why did they use different bolts? It's like, how annoying can you be?
This one is 12.
Yeah, the next 2 are 13s.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and this one is 13. This one is 13.
And those are 12s.
No, this. Okay.
I'm using a 12 on that.
Yeah.
So you can tighten them with 13.
Yeah.
Are the spark plugs in?
Yes.
Do you want them torqued, or are you good enough without? Yeah, I think so too. Okay, should we try again?
Yeah.
Let me wash my hands so I don't get the car all
I will get the brake clear. Like that. Just have a quick look inside here. Just wait a second.
Sure.
It doesn't look bad.
Oh, that's almost new.
It's almost new. What about this one? Seen better days, but good.
Oh. You need to remember to put the spark plugs, the old ones, back in the other car,
Yeah.
so we don't get water into the engine.
I think I'm good.
You're happy?
Yeah.
I'm happy too. Those tools, are they gonna stay there when we start? Because it's a bit shaky. You wanna do the honors?
I'm good at.
You're happy? Okay.
Yeah.
Then let me. This is you. Ready?
Yeah. Maybe lower the eyes a little bit. You know what's next, right?
I still think it's around.
Yeah.
I think I need a grown up. I know grown up is actually educated on these engines.
Yeah, your idea is better than mine.
Yeah, it's not the bottom end.
No,
I don't think we're doing it the right way. I think there's something we're missing.
yeah, I'm thinking compression test. But
I don't think that's the problem.
no,
No. Because it's two different issues. It's the knocking and it's the uneven flow. And the uneven flow, that could be a compression issue. But it's not because it's pulling as it should. And the knocking is nothing to do, with the compression. I don't think it's not piston slap.
no, but it's a valve issue.
Yes. I think I'm not doing it the right way. I think I'm doing it the wrong way. Otherwise, it's just supposed to sound like that. But I know a guy who knows about the engine.
You wanna go for a drive?
Yes. Yes. With that not done, it's still ticking. We're not entirely sure why. It's maybe because we're doing it wrong. I think we're not adjusting the valves in the right way, or there is something else wrong that we just haven't found yet. So I don't know too much about these engines, but it sounds like it's a valve issue. I know a grown-up who actually knows about these engines, so I think I'm going to reach out to him and have him listen to it. But we're not going to go for a drive because we're actually talking about that, but it sounds a bit too terrible. So now you had a chill video of us trying to adjust valves on a 1977 Cressida and not doing it right. So we'll figure out what's wrong and we'll get back to it. Maybe even in this video. Thank you. Hey guys, this is a couple of days later from where we left you with the Cressida build. We were struggling with the valves, they were ticking like crazy, and we've had some help. So let me see if I can get you switched around. So the engine is still there. As you can see, the air cover is on. And we had a friend who's a master mechanic with one of the big car groups. He's like a third line guy who is the one that you call when the shops don't know what to do and the distributor doesn't know what to do. Then he's kind of the guy who calls. So he knows a lot of stuff and he has great experience. So he knows when that engine is ticking, he knows how much is supposed to tick. He knows why it's ticking. So we were doing the right thing with adjusting the valves. The thing was that the whole valve train, which is the rod with the valve springs beneath it, that is basically worn. So when the rockers go back and forward, they kind of clack, and that's what you can hear. But it's not a problem, so we can run that. He confirmed that. What he also said was that the distributor, which is this part, the distributor here, as you can see, this looks new. Well, that's because it is new. That has been changed, and it has now the air filter cover is on, and the idle has been adjusted. So the car is supposed to run good now. Supposed to run. So I'm brave. I'm gonna be brave. So I'm gonna take it to a customer's location tomorrow morning. So I have a very important meeting, and if the car doesn't work, then I'm pretty if the car doesn't work. But I have faith. So I'm gonna take it to the customer's location tomorrow. And by the way, last thing is we got new racks. So these are actually samples. These are gonna go on the website, so you're gonna be able to buy these. This is our essential line. So these are the t-shirts that we actually wear when we are wrenching. So this is the exact stuff that you're gonna be able to buy. So there's gonna be a follow-up on that car, me driving it to work, hopefully making it there. So stick around, see you in a bit. So let's see if we can get you guys attached somewhere in here. I'm actually not really sure where, but let's see what we can do. That's probably as good as it's gonna get. So, this morning we're testing the Cressida, and because there are only 24 hours during the day, I am doing it while going to a customer's location. So that's going to be really interesting, because I have an important meeting in about an hour and 15 minutes, and this car has not been tested. So kind of gonna roll the dice and see if we get there. Hang tight. Well, it's a good beginning. Ticking like crazy, but Kenneth said it was okay, so we made it. No issues at all. Everything works. It's still ticking, which Kenneth said it would. But it works. The axle works. It drives and brakes. It's actually, well, it drives well for a 50-year-old car, because it is a 50-year-old car. But it's good. This is good. This is drivable. So the next thing we need to do is we need to remove the streamer in the front windscreen, because that's actually not legal, and we need to get some mirrors for it, and that is gonna be another video. So thank you. See you next time.